Yeah. I don't know about some dealers being that way, but maybe they're all that way. Well, I guess they. I don't know.
I don't know why.
I don't either. That's. So,
Hey, welcome back to another edition of Sitting on the Back Porch with Handlebar Garden.
hello, gardeners. I had a thought. Do you plug your tire, or do you not plug your tire? Under what circumstance would you plug your tire? And Mike has something else he's going to bring up about dealer tires.
A lot of them won't mix and match tires. When you go to a dealership, if they don't have the brand that you've got on your bike, then you end up buying two brand new tires from them.
So, we'll get right into that now. All right, we'll get into Mike's topic here in a minute. Anyway, you understand. Welcome back again, Back Porch Edition. I carry plugs and a pump with me everywhere I go. Now, and before we get started with this, I guess I got to throw a disclaimer out there. This is what I do. If you plug your tire or don't plug, you do that on your own. You take that risk.
So if you go to, whether it's a bike shop, a dealership, or just a tire shop in general,
Right.
they will not plug a motorcycle tire.
Will not. Will not.
That's something you got to do on your own if you choose to do that.
Yep. So that's and if you do plug a tire, do you run on it? I'll tell you a little thing happened to me years ago. Had a brand new tire. That thing didn't have 500 miles on it. Stopped on the side of the road. There was a little water coming out of the creek there. I went down there and got me a drink of water. Come back and just looked at the back tire, and there was a big bolt in it. I was like, holy
Wow.
smoke, you know? And I'm like, what do I do? Well, I want to get home, and I'll just be honest with you. I mean, some of you might call a rollback. Yeah, and I mean, that's an option. I mean, if you want to. At the time, I mean, this has been years ago. At the time, I'm like, well, I got to do something.
Pre-cell phone days.
Oh yeah, well pre cell phone days, and I was within a couple miles of being somewhere. But do you want to leave your bike sitting on the side of the road while you walk for help?
Yeah.
And flat tire or not, you know? Well, actually, the tire wasn't flat at the time. So what I done, and I mean the tire, like I said, didn't have 400 or 500 miles on it. As I jumped on the scooter, there was a parts house right down the road, a few miles down the road. I rode down there and lived, like I said, it kept the tire. Rode down there and got me a plug kit. And I rode to the gas station and I got that bolt out, plugged it, filled it back up with what air it needed, and hope for the best. What I was hoping is to get home. I was probably 40, 50 miles from home, and it got me home. Well, after I got home, I started looking for that plug. You couldn't hardly find it. You couldn't even see where it had been. So I thought, I'm going to see how long it'll go. And don't know what that sound was, but did you hear that?
I heard it.
Anyway, rode it till the tires was wore out. That was my experience the first time plugging one.
Well, here just recently, I put 400 miles on a plug.
Yep.
And the reason for that is, at the time we're doing this is early July 2021. And my tire is on back order till the end of the month. So it was plug it or
Sit.
let it sit. And of course, I've kept a real close eye on it. I've monitored it. I make sure it's not lost any air at all.
Can you see the plug now? Have you noticed it?
No.
You can't see it, or you can't know.
You can't really tell it's there now.
Nope.
Still, this is a back tire. I don't think I would take the chance on a front tire, because if it goes flat, you have no control whatsoever.
And yeah, I was going to mention that too. I'm glad you brought it up. If it's a front tire, if I did plug it on the side of the road, it would just to get me to a shop to buy another tire. And that will bring us up to what Mike was wanting to talk about. How's that? Did you see how I done that?
Slid right
How
in.
about I'm getting smart. One word.
Now, on the tires, most of your dealerships won't mix and match.
Huh?
Yeah.
So I have to have the same.
Years ago, Dunlop and Harley Davidson got together and they designed a wheel and a tire that's not supposed to come off the rim if you have a blowout. That's why all of your dealerships carry Dunlop tires.
The Harley Davidson.
Yeah, the Harley.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Harley Dunlop.
Yeah.
They'll carry it. If you're riding something else, I've never really been a fan of Dunlop. I like Michelin. I've used a lot of them. Avon, Metzler, they've all been great tires. Some of the dealerships will have them, some won't. Now they can order any tire you want, but if you're 200 or 300 miles or 1,000 miles from home, do you want to wait a couple of days to a month, depending on the back order,
Right.
to get that, or are you just going to buy the two they offer?
And right now I don't think they're offering the two.
Yeah,
But
it's at this
So
time
if-
it's hard.
so if you go in with two Michelins and need a tire, and that dealer don't service Michelin, you got to buy two Dunlops.
Yeah.
So
So the question I have is, regardless of what you ride, whether it's a Harley, an Indian, Triumph, metric bike, sport bike, wherever it is, whatever dealership you deal with, do they mix and match tires? Next time you're there, ask them and let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
If they do, let us know where this shop's at. That way, if somebody's traveling and they have a flat, they can go back and reference this. Say, hey, that shop's just however many miles from here.
Yeah.
We'll go to them and get a tire.
and maybe your indie shops may do that,
Yeah,
but as far as we know,
the dealerships.
the
don't.
dealerships don't. So that's what we'll be curious to know. Is there dealerships that will do that?
If you don't deal with any kind of dealership, if you just got a small independent shop, and they do, leave us a comment and let us know
Yeah.
who they are.
So anyway, that's kind of our thoughts. Like I said before, if you plug your tire, that's all on you. I wish you the best if you do. I know I've had, and Mike, I've never had to plug the front tire.
No.
And just to be honest with you, I've plugged one tire. That was years ago, and we got a great service out of it. But like I said, from that point forward, I carry plugs in a little pump. So just in case, and because you never know. Be sure to like and subscribe. I post that little bell. It's out there in the garden.
Hit your notification bell,
Yeah.
leave us a comment, and let us know about these shops.
Let us know. Appreciate you all. Have
Thanks
a good
for
one.
watching.